What you mean, like my tabs that I want to pull up when I screen share? Yeah. Oh, okay. It's live now. It's live. Okay. Girl. All right. It's live. Let me know if you see it. Just text me. Okay, gotcha. All right, babe. Thank you. I'm in the chat. All right. Thank you. Hey, y'all. Sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. The I've been trying to go live for like the last 5 minutes, and it was saying like it was been about 7 minutes because I was trying to go live at 4:15, and it was saying try again and shit, and it was really pissing me off just now. But I called my sister and boom, it's back. Child, it got me in here sweating and shit. Hold on, y'all, because when I get out the shower, my pores be so open, and I be easily sweating, and I don't want to be too shiny. Nobody want to be too shiny. Y'all, I have a great live plan for us. I have a really good live plan for us, y'all. I really do. I'm back in the office space, you feel me? Not in the room where I'll be relaxed and everything at. I'm back in the office space, baby. I'm trying to make these glasses coordinated look cute, child. I'm doing my best, child. Who is that? That's my girl. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. I need to call I need to text Raven. I need to text Raven. Um Cuz I've been doing some research and I got the but we can have more understanding when it comes to the Mercy Gono situation. I found a good video that will explain it to us more, that'll get us more interested in it, because it's really interesting story, and it's something that nobody was talking about. So that's why I'm really pushing it, because it's kind of still going on, because she's doing more things. Like it's kind of like, with us, where we have a YouTuber that is, very popular, a female or a male that's very popular, and they kind of pull the wool over the eyes of their viewers. Because when she was going through this stuff that I'm showing y'all now, everybody felt bad for her, even me. But she's been making some moves lately that make you question, like that make you kind of like question her. You know what I'm saying? Question her, not only question her, but question is she like bringing this on herself, or do she like this type of stuff? When it comes to people, does she like for people to, you know, I don't want to say beat on her or abuse her, but some people are attracted to toxic situations and they don't realize, like some other people we know, they don't realize that they're in a loop. They don't realize that they're in a loop, and they have to get something, they have to change something within themselves in order to stop bringing that energy onto them. So, the big story is really the Diamond Bradley story that I'm gonna show you guys. So, I'm gonna do the Mercy first. Hopefully, we can get some more people in the room before I go to the Diamond Bradley. So, let me go ahead and pull up this, share my screen, and I'm gonna explain it a little bit further for the people who may watch this video and may not know what I'm talking about, just in case you didn't see my video from last night or a few days before that. So let me see. And I am going to reply to everybody's comments. Just give me a second, you guys. I got off work a little early today, so that's why I'm going live earlier. But okay, so for the first one, all right, boom. So this is the first one that I want to show. I hope everybody having a good day. I hope everybody's day is going great. Mine is going okay. I found out what's going on with the car. So now at least I know what I gotta do. You know what I mean? At least I know that it might take a minute because I gotta get the money for it, but I can get it done. So hey, at least it's like not a mystery to me anymore what's going on. And I know it can be fixed. Okay. Anybody that's coming in this live, share the live, y'all. We got a good live plan for tonight. Share the live. Okay. Can y'all see the screen? Did I share the screen already? Let me see. I'm gonna pause it real quick because I want to make sure that I'm sharing the screen. All right. Oh yeah, I'm not sharing it. Okay. Let's. I can hear it clearly. Let me see. I'm gonna have to exit that other tab. Girl, I'm sweating, child. I just got out the shower. And when I get out, you edit. Yes. Don't attack me. No, but it's not my. It's not. You made me make a video before about my ex and put it online that destroyed his life. And I don't want people attacking him again. So I clarified that it's not him.
It's been said that hell has no fury like a woman scorned. A scorned woman is the worst ever. So I took my time, went back to watch one or two videos as regards Mercy Gono and her baby daddy before coming out to say anything. So anything I'm going to be saying here, it's what I have heard from Mercy's mom, because even though the videos are not on Mercy's channel anymore, but there are still videos, right, that people did, which they took part of Mercy's video. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Today. We are analyzing deeply more into the video about all the daddy. Oh my God. So first things first, this issue that is happening right now between Mercy and Gerald is like a reoccurrence between what happened between Mercy Gono and her baby daddy. And I'm saying this for those that are just probably coming in contact with Mercy, you didn't know her. Because when she had issue with her baby daddy, doing this kind of videos as at then. So I didn't talk about it, which was like over a year ago. I watched video when Mercy says stuff, controlling was manipulating, everything and more. So Mercy of almost 15 years with this guy makes me wonder, because Mercy is 29, so she was what, 12 years, 11 years when she started dating him, because Mercy girl. So meaning that Mercy would have been very, very young when she started dating a baby daddy. Now I'm not talking about Gerald, the ex-fiancé,
right here.
the baby.
I rebuke it. Come back. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. Come back.
Ex-fiancé. She was Mercy dated this guy according to her for how many years, and she bought her first car when she was 21 and whatever. She and this guy were living together, doing their business together or whatever. There's so many issues on the on the street saying that Mercy is a liar, and that some of the things are not the way Mercy projected them. And you guys know that most times women are quick to be to come forward and speak, and they're heard. So Mercy was still dating this guy and they were probably having issues, right? they were having
Okay.
issues, strong issues or whatever, that, Mercy finally decided to leave the house, right?
Okay.
While Mercy left the house, she went to someone's house, which was Gerald's house.
Mm.
So while Mercy was still with the baby daddy, she was already cheating on him with Gerald.
Okay.
Mercy
So she was
moved to
cheating
Gerald's
on her
place,
baby daddy
went on a
with daughter
vacation with
with
Gerald.
the man Gerald,
And then,
who is building a
Gerald
legacy
posted
brick
a
by brick.
picture
That's who
because
Gerald is.
Gerald wanted to show off
This
or
is the
something.
baby
And
daddy.
in that community, that their Liberia community, it's a small community where all of them, they sort of know each other. Probably not all of them per se, but they have a community. So Gerald posted, and the baby daddy took the picture.
Yep.
I started sharing it online, or in their community, according to Mercy, that, see what, see. Mercy said all these things by herself. She said it. According to Mercy, she decided to move on from her life. The guy locked her out from her house, locked her out from the website. Now, the guy was saying, oh, you cheated on
Okay. Every time I get a notification, you try it. If you can you put in the Discord if nobody's live right now? Can you or not, or if King Pain live or not? But then, you know what I'm saying, maybe we can invite them to my channel. So if you get time, go to the Discord, because I see messages popping up from the Discord. I think it's interrupting the stream. I think I need to like slow it down. But if you can, and just put if nobody else is watching anything, or if nobody else is live, come to King Lex's channel.
according to Mercy, she doesn't know
Oh
him
Lord.
anything, this, that, she was just done with him. She was out of the relationship. But you cheated, sister girl. You cheated because you didn't end things properly with him before you moved on to the next person. Now you've moved on to Gerald. Then you did a video saying that this guy is an abusive person, is a this, is a that, is this, is that. All right, now this video is playing. You guys should listen to it by yourself.
So you have not been there for me, and I still posted things online saying that your stuff got taken over. But I didn't want to post it. I didn't want to post it because you are hurting me. You're hurting me all the time.
No, I'm not hurting.
Yes, you are. You're hurting me all the time.
So don't be mad.
I'm not
when
mad.
People are calling you out.
Nobody's calling me out. I'm not supporting you because I don't want to support you.
Don't support me.
You don't support me.
Don't support me.
And
I'm not
okay
forcing you to support me. I have millions of supporters. You see that. You know that.
That's okay. I'm happy for that. I truly don't have anything negative about. I don't have anything negative towards this, but I'm letting you know that for me.
So when I say it's not my ex, don't attack me.
No, but
it's not my ex.
But if there's this,
you maybe made a video before about my ex and put it online that destroyed his life. And I don't want people attacking him again. So I clarified that it's not him.
You're accusing me?
Yes, you did, Gerald. You told me to make a video, put it online, and tell people that my ex used to beat me and he
so you never told me
your
ex.
I never did.
Your ex never beat you.
You forced me to make
so
a
now
video.
Your ex never beat you.
I put it there, and it destroyed his life. And now that I have another scenario happening, I don't want that poor boy to get destroyed again.
Your ex never beat you.
That's not the point.
Didn't you tell me your ex beat you?
The point is, Gerald,
I'm asking you. Your ex, since I made you do it, did your ex beat you?
You did make me do
Did
it.
your ex beat you,
You did make me do it.
So did your ex beat you? Did you make up the marks on your body that he was dragging you?
The marks on my body right now is from you.
So your ex never beat you?
The bruises from my body right now is from you.
So your ex never beat you?
The bruises from my body
now,
right now
every relationship you go to, people beat you.
You have a record online.
So now you're saying,
right there.
So now, I have videos of you showing what an angry woman you are.
You're an angry man too. You're aggressive.
No.
You're a big aggressive man.
If I'm aggressive, I'm a big man. You're a tiny woman to me. I can't be that aggressive. Never beating you. I have videos of showing how aggressive you are. You're the one who's beating me before. You would never find. Yes, you have. Broke my phones, beat me. You are the evil genius.
Ask me, and I'll make that very clear.
You should make it clear. But don't
attack me. Don't bother me.
I don't feel bothered. I'm not bothering you.
Yes, you are.
What this is about is I've talked to you about my home. No, this is about my home.
That's how you call it his home, but he can say her name.
So,
no, it means money to you.
No, this is the home.
So you had everything there. Like, you saw the drama practically. You saw Mercy who comes online and, well, everyone has a bad side. So because if you see me when I'm angry, my own anger is not even good. So I wouldn't even want to come and paint Mercy as if, she's a devil for being angry the way she is. That is not the issue, right? The issue here is that Mercy said the baby daddy was beating her. It was abusive towards her. Right now, she was saying that it is Gerald that made her say so. Mercy, are you a liar?
I rebuke it.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard.
Coming out, and I don't think people are even going to take you seriously anymore. I don't know if this is going to taint your career, your image, your brand, or whatever, or it doesn't. But you were the one that said it with your mouth. You said it. I will put the clip for you guys to see. When Mercy said this guy was abusive to her, he did this and that.
It's part of my heart that I hurt a lot of people by doing that. So because of that, I want to come out here and say the truth. I was physically abused by my ex for years. I was financially abused by him. I was emotionally abused, and I was verbally abused. Everything that I said in my first video was 100% true, but it was watered down. It was a watered down version.
Now, the same Mercy is going on to say now that this guy, it was Gerald that made her do it. That she didn't have bruise on her body. Obviously, I think Mercy was just saying that part to hide Gerald, because there's the possibility the baby daddy probably beat her up, but something would have warranted it. Mercy, I told you guys in the previous video that she's a ticking time bomb, just waiting to explode. She's small, but she's mighty. And you could hear Gerald saying if he wanted to beat Mercy, he would pound on her and she will be gone. But Mercy does not even look like who is afraid. She says she's scared, she's this, she's that, but she does not look like who is afraid one bit of Gerald.
She don't look scared.
Now, Gerald is the biggest. I'm sorry to say that you saw a woman because you were trying to evade your bill, because you didn't have a job, then you put your house in her name. How dumb can that be? Is it not better that you even go and sell the house at a certain price and collect the house than put the house in her name because you were staying in one place before, you felt that place was not good, so you guys have children, you have family, you said you want to start together. And when a woman cheats with you, right, she had somebody and she was cheating on that person with you, and you definitely knew she had someone because that relationship produced a child, and you went ahead. Yes, I'm talking to Gerald now. You went ahead to still continue seeing Mercy. You continue dating Mercy. And right now, it has come back to burn you in the ass. Because when a relationship is not done based on transparency, what was your reason for putting your house in Mercy's name, Gerald? If not because you didn't have money, you wanted her to take care of it as a them because you thought you were going to marry her. Right now, there is no marriage, and your house is going to get sold, and you're not being carried along the way you ought to be carried along because that is your complaint. And the next Mercy will run outside and shout that you are an abuser, Obviously, because you probably, covered up, done some rubbish in the relationship, and the relationship is not transparent. Now, the part that got me in all of this, their issue again. In Mercy's video, when she was clearing the issue, she tried to clear it and say, that the baby daddy was not that. Did she say that? Because she had already said that baby daddy locked her out of her websites before, changed the password or whatever. So right now, it wasn't the baby daddy that acted. That was what she was saying when she said Mercy gonna go act or whatever. Now, I am thinking, I'm telling you guys that nobody acts Mercy. There is a possibility that nobody acts Mercy because Gerald was boldly telling her that I wasn't the one who asked you, but you made it seem like I was the one who asked you because a lot of us thought it was Gerald that asked Mercy's channel. Yes, but Mercy, I don't know. I want to believe now. Yeah. But if it's Mercy that planned this thing, would she go and write to YouTube and show us all those information, because this issue, guys, I really don't know what to believe anymore, because Mercy is just looking like a liar. I am saying it here that it doesn't mean that Gerald is a saint.
Right.
It doesn't mean that
Feel bad for
Mercy's baby daddy is a saint, but because Mercy Gono has not been 100% truthful,
that.
and probably our YouTube channel was really hacked, right? Because there were some funny activities actually going on. Because if we say she was not hacked, who were those people that were lying in her name on Instagram and doing Bitcoin
Seriously.
stuffs, right? So we can't say the account was not hacked. When I want to think about it, that, oh, was it really hacked? But yeah, possibly. I don't know the shit that went down, but Gerald seemed really honest, saying it wasn't the one. But I wasn't the one who asked you. That was what Gerald was saying. I want you guys to see it here.
Right.
Gerald was saying it. I wasn't the one, but you made it seem like I was the one.
The baby?
Actually, I in my mind though, I thought it was Gerald.
That's the baby.
If you asked me who asked Mercy Gono, I would have said it was Gerald. Because Mercy quickly was very quick to rule out the option of Nadia, baby daddy.
Good.
Right? See, I am sure that Gerald is going to be unveiling more stuff, and as Gerald is unveiling them, I'll come here and I'll come and gist you guys about it. Because when Mercy was in the down, when Mercy needed people to speak for her, a lot of people came out to speak. So right now, Gerald is bringing out stuffs with proof, video proofs. So definitely, we'll come out and talk about it. Not that we are defending Gerald, not that Gerald is a saint, but we'll come out and we'll talk about it. You guys should tell me what you think in the comment section about this old drama that is going on, because I don't think it's going to end soon. Yesterday, I told you guys that you will be surprised at the kind of video evidence that Gerald will bring, which he has dropped. And I'm sure there will be more to come out.
All right. So, that was Bango TV. Let me pause the video on the back real quick. That was Bango's TV, y'all. Okay. And basically, like I said, a lot of people don't know about this because it's a different culture. But the lady Mercy, she actually was dating a guy, just like kind of like Queen Naja. She was dating a guy. The relationship didn't go well, and she was talking about how the guy was abusing her. And the YouTube be acting up. Make sure notifications is on. Yes, you guys, please make sure all your notifications is on. Raven, I meant to call you, girl, but things just start happening so fast, sis. But please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you did see that we was live, because I was just telling you, Sharia, that I needed to call you, but then I couldn't go live. It's a whole thing. But now I'm back. But yeah, so basically it's one of those things where it's like, girl, people try to help you and people try to be there for you and everything, but you got a pattern going on. You said your last guy was abusive to you and everything like that. We understand that happens. That happens. But when we see this next situation, this man got you looking crazy. And that's what people don't realize. Like women who I would say are empathic, or just, forget the words, forget the narcissistic and the empathic, forget the words. Let's just talk about the hearts of a person, right? When a person has a heart for someone and you love the man more than he loved you, then you in a position where they can make you look however they want you to look. When somebody cares more about the comments or more about what people say or more about getting clout than they care about you, you in a dangerous situation if you really love and care about them and they don't. That man wanted her. She had 1.5 million. That was then. It's probably more now. But that man got with her and he wanted to do what she did. He wanted to be a YouTuber, but nobody was checking for his shit like that. And so he used the situation with them, exposing her, putting her in certain situations, making her look bad. I remember one time they had a breakup and they ended up getting back together, right? But the breakup was public. So when they got back together, she didn't want to really tell anybody because it was just like a one night thing. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'll send it probably when I play in this next video, because now we're about to get into the Diamond Bradley. Raymond, you here? Australia, you here? So it's time for us to get into the Diamond Bradley. Y'all, I did go and do some more research. Let me see. Let me make sure. Okay, it's one more video. it's one more video with Mercy, but we're not gonna it's not gonna be long. It's probably gonna be 5 minutes. It's one more video. Let me go and see if it's y'all. I can't wait to get to this Diamond Bradley stuff, y'all. I really can't. But I gotta wrap this story up. I gotta wrap it up. Y'all saw that she had her baby with her going up the stairs, right? And also, don't forget, that video that I just showed was by Bangos TV, and she really keeps up with it, kept up with it because it's like a past incident. Yeah, I think that video was 11 months ago. Hey, okay. Yeah, let me see. All right, how much is this? This one is 32 minutes, but we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're not gonna go the whole 32. It's just something that I want to show y'all in this one. Now, I'm gonna show y'all how he was plotting on her. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to
2022.
I'm gonna run it back
As you can see in the back
a little
there,
bit.
it's TT that I'm driving to school.
She had no idea he was even doing all this.
Is there a closet?
He had no idea she was even no, she had no idea he was doing her like this.
An urgent yet to.
So while that's playing, I want y'all to know that they would make up and Mercy would think everything is good when they would make up. They would make up, and Mercy would be thinking everything good. He's taking her daughter to school and everything. Meanwhile, this man is literally still plotting on her, recording her daughter, recording her children.
Time runs out. Here's
Like,
President
it's
Biden with a
crazy.
few
Like,
words regarding the ACA subsidy.
We're entering the
that's how
final
they do though.
phase of the
That's how they do.
$6,400 health subsidy
Commercial
program. If
clerk.
you're under 65 and haven't registered, this is
I'm
your
gonna wait
last
for the
opportunity.
the ad to stop
Times.
before I
Act now and register for your
yeah, before I add it
$6,400.
back to the screen. I'm gonna wait for it to be done. But let me talk. This was good. So we can just get to know each other better outside of the chat. Absolutely. Yes, yes, that sounds great, y'all. I would love to do that, y'all. I would love to do that. Thank you, Raven. I would love to do that because that'll be I I'm so happy because that's what's up. We forming a team, and I didn't know it was gonna even happen so fast that I would be able to, you know what I'm saying, connect with people and literally form a team with them. Been on the ask to stop, y'all. Let me see if I can, yeah, I can skip this. All right, after this, we get into the
You the bitch.
oh.
You the bitch. As of today, March, April 1st, essentially. My name is Jared Addy. I'm officially packing my things out of this house. I'm leaving. I'm removing my things. I removed everything out of the top there. I'm going to move these clothes here shortly. Everything is over there. as I move these things. Okay. Thank you, Lord, for leading me to doing the right thing today. Thank you, Lord, for letting me to let go of this home, to release myself from this home, to release whatever bond I've had here, because there's nothing. I have big aspirations, Lord. And thank you, Lord, for allowing me to come to this point, to let go of nothing. I bless you, Jesus. May I go in your grace. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Has been thrown in the trash. Mercy wants to go along with her life like everything is normal. Like you see here, she's with me. She's claimed on videos that she's afraid of me. I'm a man who is financially abusive, and all kinds of things she said about me out of anger and being an evil person, in my opinion. Because you can be angry, but when you love somebody, destroying them shouldn't be a thought. So,
Child, you sitting up there talking about that girl like that. Sitting up there talking about that girl like that, right? With her children in the car, like she's not even there. And that brings me to what we getting ready to talk about with the Diamond Bradley, right? So last night we were at a certain point in that video that we were watching. We were do y'all remember the timestamp? I remember the name of the video. I'm about to pull that up now. But we were at a point in that video where they were talking on the phone to the daughter Rita was talking to the girl who could possibly be Diamond. Rita was talking to her family. But at first there was speculation saying that the girl was lying, and it was kind of like a Legina situation where people thought she was lying, like Legina Gold was lying. But then things started happening that raised red flags, and the way the FBI is handling it makes us feel like she's somebody's child. If she's not Diamond, she's somebody's child. But y'all remember yesterday when we were talking, right? We were talking about. Remember when we were talking about how we felt about, the mom and her actions, not how we feel about her as a whole or as a person. I'm not saying that she's a bad person, but this is to raise awareness, okay, to future mothers, future situations, because I feel like the police brought her in that room and held her for 72 hours because they had reason to believe that she had something to do with it, or either she knew more than what they thought she knew. And today, when I was doing my investigation, like when I was doing my research on this, I saw a video of the mother now. I want to show you guys the video of the mother now first. And then I want to show you guys, hold on. Is that my third clip? Okay. Yes. So I want to show you guys the video of the mother now, because I need y'all to see what I'm talking about. We were right. I feel like we were right, because the mom has a sister, and they did an interview recently, I believe this interview I'm gonna show y'all was about a month ago, where the mother was saying that she was hoping that it'll be over. No matter what it is, she was just hoping that it'll be over. That's one thing that bothered me, because it's almost like you've been wanting this to be over. You wanted to treat this almost like an abortion or something, like you wanted to just forget about this. That's what I really felt like from her actions and everything. Now I could be wrong, but y'all tell me how y'all feel. We just talking about this. We just having an open conversation. So nobody should be offended by seeing this. If you are triggered in your spirit, then it may be because, hey, I'm not talking about the viewers. I'm talking about just in case anybody in the family ever sees any video that's done on her, because they do see the videos. I want y'all to know that I love y'all and my heart goes out to y'all, but this situation needs to be brought to light so that it never happens again. That's my goal. That's my mission statement for this entire, research that I'm doing on Diamond Bradley. I really am in my soul hoping that this girl is her. And also, before we do that, I want to tell you guys my theory. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all my theory now, so that y'all can break my theory down as we watch the videos, right? So I feel like not only do the mother know, did she have a thought of what was going on or what was happening, but I also feel like she was on drugs. I do feel like she was on drugs. I don't think that she was necessarily in on it when it came to the girls being taken and never coming back. I don't really think she was in on it, but I think that she knew some things more than what we know. I think that she knew more than what we knew. And you guys are gonna see that. I also feel like she wants it to be over, but yet when they said that they saw Diamond, when they said that the girl could possibly be Diamond, that woman got on a plane and flew to Texas ASAP to come and meet that girl. She got on a plane and flew to Texas ASAP. And mind you, it was before this, it was like 12 girls saying that they were one of the sisters, Tianda or Diamond. Unfortunately, y'all, I do feel like Tianda is not with us anymore. And this is my speculation. God, I pray that if I pray that that's not the case, but I'm just telling y'all what my theory is. I feel like Tianda is not with us anymore, y'all, because Tianda was 10 years old. In these videos that I'm going to show you, you're going to see that one thing that they always say about Tianda was standoffish with strangers. And I know how that is. My kids, my boys are like that. They don't just walk up to people and just start trusting them and talking to them. I even had to tell my oldest son, like, it's okay to be more personable, because they're very reserved and guarded. And they said that about her a lot. And the aunt said that the most, the Aunt Tracy, which I feel like she's frustrated with the mother. I feel like she feels like it's something more to the story that she's not being told. I feel like the sister knows more, because the sister had came out and started speaking as well. And the energy that I got from the sister is that it could be a possibility that could be the Diamond. Now, like I was saying, I think that Tianda is not with us anymore. And the reason why is because Diamond was 3 when this happened. So you could literally take Diamond, put her somewhere else, and literally make her think that that was her family and that she grew up there, because of the memory of the 3-year-old. The memory is so short, what I mean? Like, when my son was 3 and I would teach him things, if he would go and visit his dad, or go to daycare that day or something like that, when he was around 2 or 3, he would forget what I taught him. You know what I mean? And I would have to reteach it to him. Like, if I was teaching him his ABCs and I stopped for a week, when I asked him what his ABCs were, he would miss letters because of the memory of 3-year-olds. So what I'm saying is that I believe that Tianda would have fought. She was very protective of her sister. So my spirit telling me, especially from what I'm going to show y'all, and I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel, right? Yes, they could groom her, sis. That's right. But from what I got from the family and everything, they even said that they got a voicemail from Tianda saying, George is at the door. Can we open it? He said we're gonna go and get to pick up the cake for the camping trip. I'm gonna show y'all where I think I did show y'all last night, but we're gonna look at it. What happened to Diamond? So let me go ahead and go to the clips so that you guys can get caught up. I'm gonna show you guys a clip that will basically summarize everything. Because Diamond and Tianda were two women that went missing in 2001, in the summer of 2001, June or July. And they never came back. They never came home. The mother said that she was out working and packing lunches for a summer program, for a kids' summer program. Now, I don't understand how the police went for that. I don't understand how the public went for that, how the news went for that. Because if you're making lunch for a summer program for children, why would you not bring your own kids? If you work at a daycare, I said this yesterday, if you work at a daycare, you don't have problems with child care. You can literally bring your children to work. So I don't understand how they went for that. And also, they said that 1 minute she was saying that the girls was missing on the 5th, no, on the 6th, but then they later found out the girls was missing on the 5th. So that doesn't, she was hiding something clearly. And the family was aiding and abetting what she was hiding because of shame. That's why we have to get rid of that shame in the families when stuff is going on. If something going on in the family, it don't mean that you a bad person because something happened. That don't make you a bad person, but you make it worse and you become a bad person when you hide it, when you cover it, when you put it under the rug. And I can imagine how I would feel knowing that I covered up the kidnapping of my children. But another reason why I feel like Tianda is gone, Tianda is no longer with us. In that video that I showed y'all, matter of fact, I don't even want to say it. I'm going to just show y'all real quick. This is the video y'all see yesterday, but it was only 2 minutes, okay? So I need y'all to bear with me. Okay. Box. Okay, DNA test. Because I'm gonna tell y'all another reason. The other reason why I think so is, and I think the mother knows as well that Tianda is no longer with us. I'm not saying that for a fact. I don't want to get that misconstrued. I'm not putting death on that baby at all. This case is 20 years old, and I'm just saying what my heart is telling me to say. And y'all critique what I'm saying. I am not above approach. I am not above correction. You guys can critique what I say as I go. I know our words are powerful, so I pray to God that she is still with us in Jesus' name. But I'm just telling y'all what I'm feeling in my heart. All right, to show whether Texas woman is missing Chicago girl. All right. All right. All right, now I gotta run it back because I want to pause it. All right, y'all. So pause it to pay attention. This is recent. This is a recent interview. The woman that's talking and saying she wants it to be over is the mother. Let's look at the way the mother looks and is talking right now. This is the mother that's going to be speaking, holding her sister, saying she just wanted to be over. And I wanted y'all to tell me what y'all think when y'all look at her. What do you think? What's your first thoughts when you look at her?
Hopefully that this journey will be over.
Yes, sir.
I don't know when. I can't promise you guys when, but just hopefully
Yes,
it'll
sir.
be over.
They are not home.
The family is awaiting DNA testing results after a Texas woman came forward claiming she might be one of them.
Elizabeth Matthews spoke with the family about the DNA test results and attended the annual vigil.
The girls went missing from their Bronzeville apartment. Their mother went running across the pedestrian bridge looking for her girls, but they were gone. This year, a glimmer of hope and a woman claiming to be Diamond Bradley, but still no confirmation.
Dear Father God, we come in the name of Jesus.
Every year, the group gathers at the Robert Taylor Park to pray and sing.
Amen.
Diamond Bradley was 3, Tianda 10. They vanished after leaving a note saying they were going to the store and to the playground.
It's the same hurt. We lived the same hurt feelings as we did in 2001.
2 months ago, the family was contacted by a woman in her 20s living in Houston, Texas, who thinks she might be Diamond and has a similar scar that the 3-year-old Diamond had when she went missing.
Can I see your scar? She still have that scar.
Been very hard and stressful, and for this to come up like this, it really put a dent in it a little bit.
The family has been down this road before, but with false leads. This is the first time a person has agreed to DNA testing by the FBI.
We're hoping that this is Diamond at the end of the day, but we're not going to fully be prepared that it is and that it's not, because at the end of the day, we still will have one of my other nieces that's being missing.
There are still no clues about the missing older girl, Tianda. And until this family has the girls back in Chicago, they will gather on this day to keep hope alive.
Every year it's going to continue going on and on until we find Diamond and Tiandi, okay? Let's go. Diamond and Tiandi.
A relative says she's been in contact with that young Texas woman as recently as a couple of weeks ago. They're told those DNA results could take up to 6 months. Reporting Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.
Now, come on now, this Ancestry.com that we got, you know what I'm saying? 6 months. They want people to get their eyes off of this case because now that we have social media, you know what I'm saying? Now that we have social media, the stuff goes viral very quickly. So I feel like when everything went down, when she came out, she has one of her classmates, the girl had one of her classmates come out and say she wasn't Diamond, and everybody tried to say this girl was lying. And I think that the police don't want the public to know the truth right now because it's gonna make the mother, I don't know. I can't even say it's gonna make the mother look bad. I can't say that. But I can say that the girl who the fake Diamond was living with, well, not the fake Diamond. See, Legina thought I said that. Not the fake Diamond, the alleged Diamond. The girl who brought it all to light, the friend that she went to stay with, started getting threats at her house. Somebody knocked on her door and ran, or either it was there in the middle of the night, but they had balloons up that said 2001. And it was like baby balloons. It was weird stuff. People was vandalizing her car, everything. Now, y'all ain't gonna believe this, what I'm about to drop on y'all. First of all, before I move forward, you can order a DNA test and get results faster than that. Exactly. And the sister even said, the sister was sitting at the house in the kitchen. And I'm gonna find that video and show y'all where she was like, the girl can go and do the ancestry DNA test so that they won't have to wait for the FBI. The FBI saying it could take 6 months, and then they were saying it could take up to 6 years. It was crazy. Like, no, we don't have to wait that long. Like, as far as technology we got AI, we got McDonald's with robots in it. We don't need to be waiting no damn 6 months to find out if a girl who was missing for 20 plus years did we find her? And someone actually at my job was talking about a movie that they saw about human trafficking. And I feel like people don't realize that with human trafficking, when they take those girls and they abuse those girls like that, they essay those women. When those women become adults, they become streetwalkers. It's not like they grow up and they go get a job or whatever like that. Them girls get beat. Them girls get abused. Them girls don't know nothing else but that. So that was another red flag to me, that she was a dancer and that she was in a situation with him, because it's like the pipeline for human trafficking. They get you as a baby, abuse you, you know, SAU, and then when you become an adult, or when a person becomes an adult, they don't have the same goals in life. They're not groomed to be anything but a sex worker, you know. So that really, like, I was like, wow. And she grew up to be that, and she was in a situation where somebody was trying to pimp her out. Now, why the reason why I asked y'all to look at the mother is because, to me, now the mother out and talking, it looked like the drugs had taken a toll on her a little bit, because she was missing a little bit of teeth. Understandable, you know. I hope that she changed her life by now. But her look is completely different from that woman that we saw in them videos 20 years ago. Now, yes, we know that people age and people get older, but her sister has aged as well, and her sister didn't age the same way. That lady, you know, y'all know, if you've ever had a family member that was doing that and the family tried to keep it under the rug or something like that, it was like the way she was standing with her sister, saying that hopefully it all be over, no matter what, regardless. Hopefully it all be over. You know, I feel like the family probably had to push her, coach her, and support her to even coming out and looking for her daughters. Because I showed y'all the video last night where 10 years ago they wanted to go private, meaning they didn't want the vigils to be recorded anymore. They wanted to go private. They wanted the news out of their life because things started going crazy, which that was another thing that messed up the investigation, because they kind of fell back a little bit because they didn't like all the negative attention and all the, you know, harassment that the lady was getting because of what happened, because of her being at work and leaving the girls and knowing that Tiana not just gonna get in a car with a stranger or anything like that. And she called her Tion D. So I wonder if that's her nickname or is that how they really pronounce it. But so now I want to show y'all. Y'all saw what the lady looked like now. I told y'all I think that lady was on drugs, man. I do. I think she was. All right, so all right. Now we're about to go to the next one. I hate pulling my glasses up like this because it's messing with my lashes, girl. And I got my lashes on. These glasses is tripping. I'm about to get my contacts back, honey. But anyway, okay. The Curious as Me, Diamond, Bradley. This should pull it up. This right here should pull it up. All right. All right. So that we can hear this girl speak for herself. We worked it. Y'all stay with me. We're going to see this girl speak.
Under Bradley vanished into thin air.
I saw my auntie April as I was walking, and she was like, "Have you seen Tiani and Dam?" And I'm like, "No." So she walked across the street and got on the bus on our way to 35th. And like 5 hours later, a police car came and picked me up with my auntie Faye in the car. I just remember my mom coming to pick me up, and she told me, "Have you seen Tiana?" I'm like, "No." She was like, when I got there, I said no. And I was like, maybe they just like went to the park or something and they was gonna come back. But like they never came back, so.
Was just 3 years old, her sister Tiana 10, when they disappeared the morning of July 6, 2001. Their mother, Tracy Bradley, told police she last saw the girls around 6:30 in the morning when she left for work and returned around 1 to find a note saying they'd gone to play at a nearby school. Disappearance sparked a massive search.
Police department.
Hundreds of Chicago police, federal law enforcement officers, and civilian volunteers spent days checking sewers, lagoons, abandoned buildings, and factories.
If you hear or see anything, little kids might. Because they live on my block.
Interviewed nearly 100 registered sex offenders living in the area.
We cannot rule out anyone.
And emotional pleas from the girl's mother.
Bring my kids home today, Mama. They need me.
But tears spent days checking sewers, lagoons, abandoned buildings, and factories.
If you hear or see anything, little kids might. Because they live on my block.
Interviewed nearly 100 registered sex offenders living in the area.
We cannot rule out anyone.
They vanished. The Bradley sisters have been missing for over 20 years. And now we may have a break in the case. And by break, I mean one of the sisters may actually have been found.
Let's see. This is Diamond Bradley. Can I see your score? She still have that score.
This young lady, claiming to be Diamond Bradley, who was the age of 3 when she was last seen, recently provided the FBI with a DNA sample, something the family says no one else has been willing to do. She has also been receiving backlash and support throughout this whole ordeal. She recently went live to give a few details on her story. So here's that.
I was in North Carolina from February all the way up to about March or April. I was staying with a friend at the time that I had knew growing up, and me and her basically had got into it for reasons, and then I left. The first person that I met was the girl that I came down here with, Auntie. Her auntie is a dancer. We was networking. That was that. I met the girl. The way that the auntie was moving, the girl's like, "I just want to go back home to Houston. I can put you on the money moves out of Houston." So I was like, "All right, fuck it. I don't got nothing tying me here. Let me just go down the road to Houston." In the meantime, I was trying to get a job. Like, I don't mind working 9 to 5. I don't mind working. Like, I'm a hardworking individual. Like, come on now. And in the process of me trying to apply for jobs, the places are letting me know that for some reason my background's not going through.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out, well, what do you mean? And they're like, it's not going through. Now, when they first came to me, I wasn't just finna jump up and be like, "Oh my God, I'm a fake person." No, I went on the internet, searched up real birth certificates, real this, real that, and compared it to my documents that they gave me saying, "Oh, this is your birth certificate, this is your social security, blase, blase." It don't add up to what real documents should look like. Certain stuff is out of place. Certain stuff looks like it's been tampered, ripped off, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I'm hearing that the family getting on live and they showing, "Oh, this her birth certificate, this, da. So first of all, you're not supposed to have more than one copy, period. So why would you give me a false record? That there is evidence to incriminate y'all. Like, and then on top of that, they keep saying, "Oh, well, why she walking around with an obituary?" The person that's on that obituary is the only person in that house that didn't raise a hand up to me, beat me, verbally abuse me. That is the only person in that house that did not try to break me down as a human, period. I don't care what nobody says. That's why I feel a type of way about him, because he didn't yell at me. He didn't put his hands on me. He would sit down and talk to me. He would sit down and recognize, "You not crazy. I know how they trying to make you feel, but you just got to keep a tunnel vision. Like, one day you won't be in this situation." So yeah, when he died, that fucked with me. But what I need y'all to understand is if I'm your sister, right, and that's your brother too, why can't y'all casually hop on here and say, "Oh, she's crazy because her brother died"? Bitch, ain't that your brother too?
Yeah, that's
You get
true.
what I'm saying? Like, that's a red flag. And then on top of that, back to my
That's
y'all
true.
from Maryland, all y'all be in the DMV. It's not hard to pull strings. That lady works for the government. Like, come on now, it's not hard to falsify shit. It's not hard.
Oh, so the lady that was raised you as your mama, she worked for the government?
She works for the
Boom.
government. She works for the State Department of
Boom.
Virginia.
Did y'all hear that?
Everybody, she's saying, "Oh, you stayed in Maryland all your life." How? When
Did
I
y'all hear
graduated
that?
from a Virginia school, like y'all trying to
Come back, but like I'll go back to it. But did y'all hear that? The lady, her mother works for the government, works in the government building. The girl said that when she got out of Virginia, that's when everything started popping up fake. That's when everything started popping up where she couldn't get a job, couldn't move, couldn't do this, couldn't do that. The lady worked for the government building. So many stories we done heard about the person who abducted the child was a nurse that worked in the hospital, was this, that, and the third. So, period, my eyes and ears is open now. When I was listening to this story, she works in the government building. Let's hear some more. Let's hear some more from Possible Diamond. Let's hear some more from her. Let's go back. Let's hear some more from this young lady.
y'all trying to fake those shit. That picture that's circulating with the son that passed away, that's from Maryland. That's from middle school.
Oh,
and if I'm
okay.
y'all 10, why the fuck am I the same height of, and then I don't look like y'all? Y'all mad because I slimmed down? I slimmed down because I'm not supposed to be big. The mental health medication, that was really steroids. 80% of that medication was steroids to make me big, make me fat. So you can't see my features for real. So you can't see my nose, see my facial structure, shit like that. They wanted to.
As you see, this lady claiming to be Diamond Bradley is saying she moved out of the state where she was raised, and then her documents started coming up fake as she started applying for jobs, which led to her having doubts about her identity. And after doing some research, she eventually got in contact with the FBI, providing them with a DNA sample, which we are waiting on an update on. And the family member of the Bradley sisters are currently waiting on these updates as well. But here's a few things that they have had to say.
Hey, mama, they need me.
Am I tripping, y'all? Yeah, I want to know the results too. And this young lady was battling some stuff, y'all. This lady right here was battling some stuff. She was battling some stuff and she was going through some things. And she made some bad decisions, like humans always do. But we just got to lay it out there like it is, y'all.
But 20 years later, the girls are still going.
It's hard to deal with life knowing that
That's
you
the
have
sister.
loved ones out there and you have no idea what they are.
Right in limbo like this. Nobody said nothing. Nobody's prosecuted. Nobody's in jail. But the girls are still gone.
So let me know what you guys think. Could this be Diamond Bradley, who has been missing for over 20 years? I guess we'll see. Bye.
It sucks. That sucks, y'all. That's crazy. Yes. Yes. Yushraya. Yes. Raven, where you at, boo? You still with us? Jason? Now I hope it's answering your question, Jason, about what happened with Diamond. I hope that is answering your question, boo. Because we're not done here, y'all. Now we gotta go. And we gotta go and check out some more what this young lady got to say. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Even if she's not, hold on, I'm going to the video. Hold on 1 second. Even if it's not Diamond, which I do think that it could be Diamond. I think on Facebook Live, part 1. Pause it. Share the screen. It's crazy, y'all. All right. So we in here.
in the process of me trying to apply for jobs, the places are letting me know that for some reason my background's not going through.
It's more on this one. This
And
will play more.
you know, I'm trying to figure out, well, what do you mean? And they're like, it's not going through. Now, when they first came to me, I wasn't just gonna jump up and be like, oh my God, I'm a fake person. Da 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 da. No, I went on the internet, searched up real birth certificates, real this, real that, and compared it to my documents that they gave me, saying, oh, this is your birth certificate, this is your social security, blase blase.
Thank you, right?
It don't add up to what real documents should look like. Certain stuff is out of place. Certain stuff look like it's been tampered, ripped off, stuff like that. Okay. And then I'm hearing that the family getting on live showing, oh, this her birth certificate, this, da, da, da. So first of all, you're not supposed to have more than one copy, period. So why would you
Yeah, you can make a copy of more than one original copy
to incriminate y'all? Like, and then on top of that, they keep saying, oh, well, why she walking around with an obituary? The person that's on that obituary is the only person in that house that didn't raise a hand up to me, beat me, verbally abuse me. That is the only person in that house that did not try to break me down as a human, period. I don't care what nobody said. That's why I feel a type of way about him, because he didn't yell at me. He didn't put his hands on me. He would sit down and talk to me. He would sit down and recognize, you not crazy. I know how they trying to make you feel, but you just got to keep a tunnel vision. Like, one day you won't be in this situation. So yeah, when he died, that fucked with me. But what I need y'all to understand is if I'm y'all sister, right? And that's y'all brother too. Why can y'all casually hop on here and say, oh, she's crazy because her brother died? Bitch, ain't that your brother too?
Yeah, that's
You get what
true.
I'm saying? Like that's a red flag. And then on top of that, back to my documents not being real. Why is it that right when I get out of Maryland, right when I get out of Virginia, shit starts coming up fake. All
That's
y'all
true.
from Maryland, all y'all be in the DMV. It's not hard to pull strings. That lady worked for the government. Like, come on now, it's not hard to falsify shit. It's not hard.
Oh, so the lady that was raised you as your mama, she worked for the government?
She worked for the government. She works for the State Department of Virginia. Then everybody keeps saying, oh, you stayed in Maryland all your life. How, when I graduated from a Virginia school? Like, y'all trying to fake those shit. That picture that's circulating with the son that passed away, that's from Maryland. That's from middle school.
Oh,
and if I'm
okay.
y'all kin, why the fuck am I the same height of your motherfucking daughter who's supposed to be in high school at the time? And then I don't look like y'all. Y'all mad because I slimmed down. I slimmed down because I'm not supposed to be big. Them mental health medication, that was really steroids. 80% of that medication was steroids to make me big, make me fat. So you can't see my features for real. So you can't see my nose, see my facial structure, shit like that. They wanted to distort my face because I don't look like them. I don't.
Sis, not only do I wonder if she knew that he wasn't her sister, but I also wonder how he died. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how he died. It's crazy. But I want us to hear what popped up fast. Hold on, y'all. He's playing. Let's get it, baby girl. What else you got to say? All right.
You would know. First of all. All right, so number one. How do I know I'm a missing person? I've already been let know by the FBI that my alias, my identity is not fucking real. For one. All right, what's the next question?
They was bullying her.
Why haven't I got in contact with the mom? I feel like the family has something to do with it. Nobody just goes up missing, and somebody who is really in search for their kids not gonna stop looking for their kids, and they're not gonna be mad when somebody comes forward and does a DNA test about it. Be for real. All right, what's the next question? What made me feel comfortable telling her the story? At the end of the day, when you trust people and people,
that's heavy. We got to dissect that because y'all, yes, let's look him up. But what she just said makes me even think even more that could really be her, because she mad at the mama. She mad at the mama. We need to find out the brother. We need to find out his name. I'm gonna find out his name so that we can look him up, Raven and Shreya. But y'all, she just said that the reason why she don't trust the other family, she don't trust the people who could possibly be her real family. She said that she's literally already mad at the mom. Like, why would you, girl? I gotta run that back. That made me feel even more like, dang, that could really be her daughter because she mad. Man, and it's certain stuff that the police and the FBI telling her that she can't tell people because the girl started getting threatened. The girl who she was living with, she had to part ways and move away from where the girl who she was living with, who brought her to the FBI, was living. And the FBI and the police already told her, yes, your documents was fake. I hope she can trust the aunt too. I know she spoke to the aunt on the phone. And the aunt said, I want to tell y'all what she said, but then again, I want to show y'all and let y'all hear from the aunt mouth herself. So I'm trying to be patient, but it's deep. It's deep. It's deep, y'all. It's deep.
People got their own kids to worry about and trying to protect themselves. You're not just gonna hold out information. Who would do that? Who would put somebody in their family in danger? Like, what sense does that make? She could tell by the way I move, how I act. I'm not a normal person. Okay. And at the end of the day, my childhood was not no normal, everyday, go lucky, happy. It was not that. I went through a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of traumatic events in my life. And at the end of the day, I would be retarded to be living in 2023 and not wake up and realize what's going on in front of me.
Yo, y'all see this baby picture right here where this mouse at? Do y'all see that? Then also the mom. The mom was feisty like this too. The mom was real feisty too. Remember, she pushed the police officer, like, get the fuck back when they was coming and trying to talk to her about the kids. She pushed the police officer. And I see that feistiness in this girl now. You know, I'm feisty too. That don't mean she my mama, you feel me? But I'm just saying, like, this is crazy. Like, what if this is really her, y'all? What if this is really her? And it's something inside of me that don't feel, something inside of me feel like it could be her. That's why I'm compelled to follow this story, y'all. This is crazy. I got more stuff to show y'all. It gets
so that part.
That part.
Stop joking about it. Stop saying you're gonna make tips for money. This has nothing to do with money. At the end of the day, people want to be surrounded by people that give a fuck about them, care about them, and love them.
Shoo. All right, now I want to get back to me telling you guys why I hold on. Let me bring it down because I don't want.
And the matter of fact is, whether she Diamond Bradley, Ashley Marie.
I think y'all saw this part. Wait, did y'all see this? Sis, did y'all already see this part?
He's still a missing person. That regardless.
Exactly. Come on, Lord. We need the stream to go perfectly. Come on. I rebuke it. I rebuke it.
Even if she's not Diamond, she been living by a fake name all her life, so she's somebody's child. If that's just like if I'm from Hammond, right? If I get on the news, y'all see a TikTok going around about me, and I'm saying I'm somebody that I'm not. Y'all know Hammond finna run me out. Y'all finna say, "Oh, bitch, I grew up with you. I know you." Ain't nobody claiming this girl. Nobody. Ain't no family saying, "Oh, I know her." Nothing. Ain't nobody saying nothing. That's just all to it. Like my friend just trying to help somebody that she care about, that she, just met or whatever. Well, she been met the girl or whatever like that. She just trying to help the girl find her identity. That's all.
Y'all, not only do I look at her eyes, y'all, but also this is the girl right here. This girl right here. This is the girl who she was staying with. This is the girl who she was staying with right here. And Yes, son. I'm on live, Cash.
Oh, I thought you doing something with your boss.
No, son. I'm on live. Go to my YouTube channel. I'm on live. You can see me on live, okay?
Hey, let me see your live.
I'm on live.
Hello, guys. Welcome to this channel of live, because this is the channel with me and my mom and my brother and my dad.
Oh, good job. Good job, baby. I'm getting you a channel, baby. I'm getting you a channel, baby. I love you. You did a great job. Mwah. Later. I love you more. Y'all, my baby getting a channel. Y'all hear me? That was Cash, y'all. That was Cash. That was Cash that came through to do a cameo, y'all. What they call it? Don't they call it a cameo? Did y'all see Cash, or was I off the screen? I hope y'all seen him, because that was so cute. I'm watching from the kitchen cooking it. Okay. Did y'all see Cash? Y'all let me know if y'all seen my baby. I'm so proud of him. Yeah, I did not tell him to say that. He seen what I say and what I'm doing, and man, my son's boy, RJ. Wait till y'all see RJ. RJ is literally me. Literally me. I love my boys. I want them both to have a YouTube channel. All right, let me get back focused. Thank you, Lord, for my children. And God keep all of our children safe so we don't ever have to go through anything like this. But back to focus, y'all. This is another video that I'm going to go to real quick, because this goes back into, remember me saying that I felt like the mother knew that Tianda may not be any longer with us. She may not be with us any longer. Tianda may not be on this earth plane with us anymore. I'm saying may not be. I'm not losing hope in the fact that we can find her too. But I feel like the mother knows that as well. And the reason why, hold on. Because I got another note I want to show y'all, because I want to make sure I'm not showing y'all the same videos. I got to make sure I'm not showing y'all the same videos. But there's a reason why I said that. And that part gets even deeper to me, because okay, that's Mercy. And okay, behind the scenes of recent, okay, Yonder with shower strengths. All right, okay. Now we about to go to this one, right? We about to get in it. We about to get in it. This is one of my favorite YouTubers when it comes to black women, missing black women. Her name is Leah Gordon. She posts a lot of stories about missing people, but not only missing people, like situations. Like I remember one time she posted a video about this man who was like what do you call it? He was a protester at a Trump rally. And I believe they tried to beat him up and all this, right? He was a protester at a Trump rally, and he was going to more than one. He was going around the country protesting the Trump rallies, and this man eventually got killed. And the way the things that happened, it just literally gave me chills. That was the first time I ever saw her channel. And once I started watching her channel, it's so, she talks about so many black women. She keeps their names alive. She goes behind the scenes and posts where the news won't tell you. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Yesterday, do y'all remember the mother saying that she has a dream, and in her dream, Tianda, which is the older one, the one that was 10. She said in her dream she sees Tianda, No. Yeah. She says in her dream she sees Tianda, and Tianda is talking and playing, and she says to Tianda, "Where is Diamond?" And Tianda says, "Come on, I'm gonna show you." And she said, then she wakes up from the dream, like the dream goes away after that. And to me, the way that I interpreted that was that maybe she dreamed about Tianda because Tianda is on the other side. Maybe she wasn't, maybe she wasn't dreaming about Diamond because Diamond was still here and we possibly found Diamond. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all follow me on that? Can I? Maybe I should show it to y'all again. I'm gonna let this video play that I want y'all to see with Leah Gordon, and I'm gonna find a video where she was talking about her dream. And when the mother was talking about her dream, I was like, wow, that's crazy because Diamond is the one who we found. And she told the aunt that she woke up one day and she didn't see Tianda anymore. And like I told y'all, Tianda didn't talk to strangers. She was very reserved around strangers. She was very protective of her sister. And the calls that they got from the police station, they said that they got tips. One of the tips said the lady had called and said she needed to clear her conscience, that her boyfriend left home around that time or whatever. And when he came back, he told her that he did something bad. He had to do it. She saw what he was doing. And he said she saw what he was doing. So I'm like, that's weird because that sounds like he would say he hurt Tianda because she saw what he did to Diamond. That's what my first thing was like. That's crazy. But they said that call was fake. So even though it's fake, nothing happens by coincidence. And I believe the story is being told right before our eyes. Because the second one was, she said that it was a call that came to the FBI saying that the girls had been sold into sex trafficking. That was the other call. You can't take Tianda, 10 years old, reserved around strangers, but when she around her family, she's a wonderful girl. She's, they showed the videos of them playing and everything. You can't take her and make her a sex slave. I mean, you can't essay her and it be okay. She's 10. She's gonna try to get away. She's gonna try to find help. You can't groom her. And that's what scares me and makes me feel like she's not with us anymore because she would have been kicking and screaming until she got out of there. She knew too much about, being reserved around people. She wasn't going to just go. She called her mom and asked her mom for permission, even though she knew who George was. She still called her mother, and her mother deleted the voicemail and had another baby with that man. That's it. I'm sorry, Rita, because I know how you are about your mama if you ever see this. But we got to call it like it is so it don't happen again. We do. All right, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Now it's going to show the other video, but it's more to it that you guys need to see. So just bear with me, please, on
At
that.
healthcare.gov,
It's going to
4 out of 5
show.
customers can find a health plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage.
This is crazy. Come on, play my video.
Tianda Bradley made national headlines as police followed hundreds of tips to try and find them. But to this day, that case remains unsolved.
There has been a possible break in a Chicago missing person case that's more than 20 years old. Diamond and Tianda Bradley were 3 and 10 years old when they went missing in 2001. Now, a woman is claiming that she is Diamond, who would be now 25 years old.
This is Diamond Bradley. Can I see your score? She still have that score.
The infamous double disappearance sparked the largest missing persons case in the Windy City's history. And today, the family members, who has never given up their search for their loved ones, said they hope this could be the breakthrough they needed.
Now, the woman told the aunt that she recently escaped from whoever was holding her against her will. At the time that 3-year-old Diamond disappeared, she had a scar on her forehead from an injury. This woman has a similar scar in the same area. We did reach out to the FBI, but they are not commenting on this ongoing investigation.
Tianda Bradley was born on January 20th, 1991 in Chicago. Tianda is described as being shy with strangers and loved to run track and dance.
Tianda, she like dancing, and she like ran her bike, but dancing was her favorite hobby, you know?
Yeah, she used to do a lot of stuff. Like she used to always be in gymnastics. She always used to come in first place. She loved double dutch. She loved dancing, and she was just the outspoken one of us all. Even me, you know, we was laid back, and she used to just go out.
Tianda was the older sister. Her younger sister, Diamond, looked up to her. Diamond was born on November 25th, 1997, also in Chicago. Diamond is described as timid, but loves to talk.
Diamond was a pretty shy kid around strangers, but around family, she was like a little Tasmanian devil running around. Tianda, she would always have Diamond on her hip like a little grown woman walking through the house with her.
Diamond loved her sisters, and Diamond and Tianda were inseparable. They would go everywhere together, even play together. The two sisters shared a very close bond, according to reports. Tracy Bradley is the sister's mother. Tracy is described as a very hardworking mother who is just trying to make it by working hard to support herself and children. That early morning in July, almost 20 years ago, was just another day for the family. Tracy went off to work a short morning shift not far from her home. Tracy, like normal, continuously checked on her daughters. However, she became suspicious when she didn't receive an answer after calling repeatedly. Tracy was only gone from home for less than 6 hours, but by the time she got off,
Play it, Lord.
shift and returned, never been heard from or seen again.
Good afternoon. I'm Antonio Moore.
And I'm Diane Burns. Now, there are no suspects, no new leads, and no clues to where Tianda and Diamond Bradley might be. I talked to Tracy Bradley about her pain and a dream that haunts her, yet offers her some hope 4 years later.
My kids that has been missing, for 4 years, and it's kind of hard. It's very hard.
Summer is the toughest time of year for Tracy Bradley. It was 4 years ago today that her daughters Tianda, 10, and Diamond, just 3, vanished from their apartment in the Oakland neighborhood. Bradley says whoever took the girls also took a huge piece of her heart and her life.
In your heart, though, you must wonder who would wanna hurt you. I don't know, and it just hurts a lot, and it's gonna continue hurting until they return.
According to reports, Tracy's boyfriend, George Washington, arrived at the apartment around 4:30 a.m. on the morning of July 6, 2001. Roughly 2 hours after he arrived, he drove Tracy to her job at another apartment complex where she helped prepare breakfast and lunch for the residents. Rita and Victoria were at Tracy's mom's house where they had spent the night. Diamond and Tianda were left home in Tracy's apartment with the same strict instructions their mother always gave them: don't go anywhere or open the door to anyone. The family claims Tianda called her mother at 8:17 a.m. and left her a message asking if she could let someone into the apartment. She said it was a male and used the same first name as Tracy's boyfriend and a close neighbor, although the girls would typically use a nickname for the neighbor instead. Who was at the door? If someone was at the door, no one really knows today. That voicemail was mysteriously deleted, according to records. However, phone records indicate Tracy called the home more than 3 times between 8 and 9 a.m. after that call, but her daughter did not answer, which was unusual. At roughly 11:30 a.m., Tracy returned home from work. Usually, she would find her daughter spread out on the couch watching a show or playing a game. Unfortunately, that day, the living room was silent. Tracy then found a note in Tianda's handwriting on a lounge chair, which stated that the girls had planned to go to the store and a nearby school playground.
I just remember my mom coming to pick me up, and she told me, like, have you seen Tiana? I'm like, no. She like, Tiana had wrote a note. So when I got there, I seen the note, and I was like, maybe they just like went to the park or something and they was gonna come back, but like they never came back. So
This note was
If you make less than $50,000 per year, then this message is for you. Congress just passed a free
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, being a sister and your birthday getting ready to come up, and you told that your sister didn't come home? You know what I mean? Like, she didn't come home. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. I'm waiting on a commercial to stop so I can pull the video back up. But that is crazy. That birthday, man. And then about this camping trip, what y'all think about that? I don't believe it was a camping trip. They never went camping before, and they didn't go on the camping trip still, obviously, because of what happened. But was this camping trip always said, or was it only said after they found that stuff in that man's car? Is that when the camping trip thing came up? Let me add it back.
Our buyers
It's not
hustle.
ready yet. My bad, y'all. I gotta wait for the commercial to end. And I think I'm gonna lower that ring light down a little bit. Lower the ring light down.
of the note seemed too perfect an advantage for someone Tiana's age. Rita, the oldest sister, says today that it was her sister's handwriting, but quote unquote, we never in our lives wrote a letter for our mom, and the girls all knew not to leave while she was at work. That day, Tracy made a flood of calls to neighbors and family members. Her sister Faith picked Victoria and Rita up from their grandmother's house, and soon the entire extended family was searching for Diamond and Tianda. They searched and searched and searched for hours, but nothing. Just before 7 p.m. that day, after looking with family, Tracy called police to officially report her daughters missing. By that time, they had been gone for at least 7.5 hours. Luckily, the Chicago police responded immediately, which eventually led up to being the largest missing person search in Chicago's history.
And see, what people don't realize is it's been 21 years, but to us, we're stuck in 2001.
Their mother, Tracy, left their Chicago apartment with her boyfriend in the early hours of July 6th. When she returned home from work around 11 a.m., the girls were gone. A note said they had gone to the store in the park, but the family says the note seemed off.
Well, for one, Tianda would not have written a note. Tianda would have called her mom's cell phone
A massive police investigation followed by air, water, and along the railroad tracks. Canine search teams went through empty lots and more than 5,000 abandoned buildings.
It was the largest manhunt in Chicago police history. The department threw all the resources they had at the investigation because of the age of the children.
Who would have known that those children were in the home alone at that time? Not everybody would have known that.
Local volunteers showed up to help comb the streets, empty buildings, and sewer systems for any signs of the children. Interviews were conducted by investigators, including the questioning of nearly 100 registered ex-offenders in the area. Tracy's boyfriend, George Washington, was also questioned, claimed that after he took Tracy to work that day, he never returned to the apartment. According to reports, Tracy and George had always had a complicated relationship. According to Oprah's network, who did an exclusive on this story, George denied paternity. However, not long before the girl's disappearance, Tracy demanded that George take a paternity test. The results came back in just 3 weeks after Diamond vanished. He was her father. Many people suspected that George could be responsible, especially after finding out other questionable things. In the days leading up to July 6th, George did something very out of character. He wanted to go on a camping trip with Tracy, Diamond, and Tianda, even though the group had never been camping before. On July 7th, the day after the disappearance, receipts indicate that George bought a package of 42-gallon contractor bags, garden gloves, and a pair of protective gloves. When police searched his home several days later, there were 5 bags missing from the roll, and the garden gloves were not found. Neighbors said that they had seen George burning something in the 55-gallon drum, and several others noted they seen him loading it into the truck of his car and returning 45 minutes later. George later denied that these events took place, but FBI reports note evidence of charring on the beams of his garage. They also found a blanket containing several hairs, later determined to belong to Tianda.
They did.
Wait a minute.
That car belonged to Tracy's boyfriend. Tracy is the mother of the trunk a variety of ways, and there was never enough evidence in.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got to talk about this. Y'all, this is a mango. I love mangoes. Mangoes is one of my love languages. I absolutely love mangoes. Oh, and I'm going to go on a fast or do a challenge, a weight loss challenge or fast. I want to organize it. We can talk about it on our Zoom call though. But and anybody else who, want to join me, Raven, and Yushraya, please feel free to contact me on Instagram. My Instagram is King Lexus, just like my YouTube. Feel free, and you'll see the same. You'll know it's me because you'll see that female lion eating, or should I say, getting ready to feed her family, like we always do. But so did y'all? I cannot. Yes, Raymond. Yes, I cannot believe that this girl's hairs was in this man's trunk. The man was burning something in a 50-gallon drum. The man went and got gallon trash bags and zip ties and shit. And this man still walking free? I gotta rewind that a little bit, man. That's crazy. I need y'all to wake up on that one. I know you and you try on it, but for the motherfuckers in the back, for the people that's gonna watch this replay, I need y'all to get in the comments on this one. Please share this video. We need to get into this. This is crazy. I need y'all to hit them comments on this one. Replay game, please. When you hear this, hit the
Garden
comments. I need to know
gloves,
what you
and a pair of protective gloves. When police searched his home several days later, there were 5 bags missing from the roll, and the garden gloves were not found. Neighbors said that they and George burning something in a 55-gallon drum, and several others noted they seen him loading it into the trunk of his car and returning 45 minutes later. George later denied that these events took place, but FBI reports note evidence of charring on the beams of his garage. They also found a blanket containing several hairs later determined to belong to Tianda.
They did, Marnie. They said that that car belonged to Tracy's boyfriend. Tracy is the mother of the two girls. Now, they say that hair could have gotten in the trunk a variety of ways, and there was never enough evidence in this case to name that boyfriend as a suspect, Marnie.
George was taken into custody and questioned, but according to police, George took a lie detector test and passed. Tracy was also questioned, took a lie detector test and passed. Some people in the area were blaming her for leaving her children at home.
Bradley, a single mother of 4 trying hard to make ends meet, was at work. Now, aside from her grief, she's had to withstand the subtle and not so subtle
Look at her.
accusations that she
Look at her,
somehow was
y'all.
to blame for the girl's disappearance because she wasn't
She look
home.
like she's
I was going to work, be trying to
trying
make
to
money, to survive for me and my kids. They rent like that, you know what I'm saying? So any parent would do that.
And then there were days of questions from police.
I went through the process and everything, lie detector test. Okay, I passed it. But I was questioned for 72 hours in there.
Bradley says she
so
hopes
calm.
someone
Like
comes
it's so
forward with the
weird.
real answers, if not for her other 2 children. She said family occasions are bittersweet.
I kind of feel the other 2 left out, because they are not around, and I could have shared the same moment with all 4 of them
Yeah, I wish if
every
all
day.
4 of them was there, this wouldn't have happened.
They're out there somewhere. They just don't know where they are.
When she does sleep, Bradley has this recurring dream that does give her hope, but it also breaks her heart.
The only thing I will ask Tiandra, where's Diamond at? She said, Mama, I'm gonna take you there. And we're about to go. The dream just constantly go away.
Y'all
Eventually,
heard
the
that?
search
Y'all heard that. She said that she had the dream about Tianda and that she would ask Tianda, where's Diamond? And Tianda would say, I'm gonna take you there. And then she would wake up from the dream. Y'all, that is another reason why I feel like dang, because like, for example, my aunt passed away, and sometimes I dream about my aunt. My grandmother, the other day, well, not the other day, it was about a month ago, that I was sleeping. I dreamed about my grandmother, but these are people who have already crossed over. They're not in this earth plane no more. They're in another place. Their energy has left their body. And I feel like maybe she sees Tawanda. I mean, yeah, Tianda. Maybe she sees Tianda because Tianda has gone on to glory, and Diamond was still here. So maybe that's why she could never dream about Diamond, because Diamond was still here. Mind you, that lady jumped on a plane to come see that girl. And if you look at the girl and look at the mother, hey, there is a resemblance there. It is. And she said that the family was giving her mental health medication and medication like hormones for her to be bigger, right? So it's like it's so cut and dry, and I can't believe I'm not gonna say they dropped the ball on this, but they should have taken that man to jail, man. They should have taken that man to jail. Y'all couldn't find the gloves. Y'all couldn't find the 5 of the trash bags was missing. Are you serious? A camping trip, and they've never been camping before or none of that. And the birthday girl not even there. Why would you be eating the cake and the birthday girl's not there? Or did you lure them girls to you by saying you was going to get the cake? Because they probably was in the house hungry because mom was outside doing whatever she was caught up in at the time. So he probably bribed them and said he was going to go get cake. Come on, it's okay. Your mom said I can come in. Like, I can picture all of that, y'all. I like to picture things, and I can literally picture all of that. I could picture all of that happening. It's nuts. That man should be in jail. Right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, what if that's the case? I was like, man, what if that's the case? It's crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe that.
Would it been to become one of the largest missing persons search in Chicago's history at the time, including involvement by the FBI and a tip line that brought 824 tips, none of which went. Terrorists attacked the World Trade Center and the Pentagon just 2 months after the Bradleys' disappearance. Media attention for the girls disappeared, and so did most of the leads. Weeks turned into years, and now the family has entered a zone in which it's even painful to speak. At this time, some believe that the girls were taken by someone that they truly trusted.
It's been so many years now.
Recordings just got better.
Yeah, Raven. You believe that's what happened too? Waiting on a commercial to go off, but yeah, I can't believe it. Like, there's so much more to go into it. Then you remember when the girl was on there, she was mad at the lady. She was like, "Would let their daughter, let that happen to their daughter." And the anger that she feels towards the lady made me feel like, dang, this could possibly be her daughter for real. This could possibly be her daughter for real. And we're gonna watch a few more minutes of this, and then I'm either gonna come back later on tonight or I'm gonna come back tomorrow to finish. I know I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta get the car fixed out, all type of stuff. But I love you. I came through and did a live with y'all. So we're gonna finish this off. We're gonna watch a little bit more of this video. Okay, so this is the part. It should be. All right, boo. We're probably gonna watch about maybe 10 more minutes.
Garlic herb mayonnaise and oven dried tomatoes. I'm Chef Jeff, and you're watching
I'll
Public
put
Safety's Cooking
commercials
School online.
up. Okay.
Many years now, man. I wonder what person could have took them or anything like that, but
All right.
it's just that we need closure. We need to know what happened to our cousins or our relatives. It gets hard after a couple of years. The first years are the hardest, but then after those, it gets harder and harder. Basically, just we need closure. That's it. We need to know what happened to our girls. There's so many other cases have been getting solved over the years that ours is still a cold case that we don't know what's going on or basically what happened to our girls. That's the same message we've been getting over the years. Where are our girls?
Now I know that you all said that this may be the last year that you do the anniversary vigil. Any particular reason why?
Well, there have been some new developments in the case that cannot be disclosed to the public, and it may be for some safety reasons that can't be disclosed. That I think maybe we should go private more so than public. Now, that doesn't mean that we will not be fervently still searching for them, but since I'm more in close contact with the developments of the case, I have reason to believe that soon someone will probably be arrested.
Okay. And how long have you known about these developments?
Um, since January.
Since January.
Since January.
Okay. And I'm sure, discussed, some of this with your family.
All right, y'all.
Is it a
We're gonna
great
pause it
feeling
right
of
here
hope? Is it cautiously optimistic?
because we saw this part yesterday. So we're gonna pause it right here, y'all. Anybody that watches this replay, all I ask is that you please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video. I'm gonna talk with my girls on our Zoom about future content that we're gonna have, if we're gonna continue to move forward with this content or if we want to go in a different direction. But I thank y'all so much. I thank you to Yushraya and Raven for getting behind me with my channel and supporting me like y'all are. I really appreciate it. Like I really do. Like I can't I can't express that anymore. Like I really appreciate it to see that it's people out here that do want to see me win and that it's people out here that do want to get behind me and help me. And I really appreciate that, y'all. Till the next time, y'all have a good night. Raven, Straya, you know I'm gonna be talking to y'all soon. Peace, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of